We're just east of the 405, one of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. Penei Nwanwu now to return. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. Here's the third-year man, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to be dropped behind the line. Terrific push defensively. They came out of the locker room ready to go. That's to the rookie first-round pick, Xavier Worthy. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. The future Hall of Famers connect. Mahomes to Kelce one more time for a Chiefs first down. A give here to Pacheco. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Pacheco. A big hole. The speed on display. He's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, KC. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. Up the sideline, past midfield. He is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play. They motion the slot man left. Herbert now on first down. That's pulled in. Najee Harris.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. On the ground, this is Harris. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield. 3rd down, 3 to go. From the gun, it's Herbert. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
So now, fourth down, and Cameron Dicker is on for the Chargers. This will be from 56 yards away. Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Sending a receiver right. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Open man, right side, is Kelsey. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. A huge run from Pacheco. 42 yards. On 1st down, it's Mahomes. That's complete left side to Worthy. And he'll be taken down.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Here's Pacheco. And he will get into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs extend their advantage to 14-3. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here's Darius Davis to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
At their own 40-yard line.
They'll come up here 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Herbert. That's the rookie from Georgia. It's Ladd McConkey. One quarter in the books. 14-3 is the score. We're back in Southern California in a moment.
Chargers 3.
Set.
give up the middle to Harris. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 6-4.
Harris, the man in motion. They fake the handoff. Now Herbert. This one intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards.
He is in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Feast or famine anytime a defensive coordinator dials up a man pressure, and when you don't get home, it just puts so much stress on your secondary, Mike. They feel like they're out there defending their man for an eternity, and quarterback had his opportunity to find his matchup, good protection up front, and they just couldn't hold up in coverage long enough, and they give up a big touchdown.
And Butker on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs move out to a 21-3 advantage.
Chargers 3. Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. Looking middle, and he'll get it complete to McConkey. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's a short one, taken in by Conklin. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. They have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Herbert. He's going to run it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
There's no doubt that you appreciate the toughness he shows here, Mike. I mean, for a quarterback to put his head down and pick up some tough yards, his teammates love it. But I'll tell you, his coaches, They want to see him protect himself, understand when he had enough to pick up the first down, to get down and live to play another snap.
That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Leo Chenal, the linebacker, there for the tackle. First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's third down. Slot man in motion right. Throwing is Herbert on third down. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
A loss of 10 yards brings up fourth down.
On fourth down, out is J.K. Scott to punt for the Chargers, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. First and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
First down, Kansas City.
First down throw, Mahomes. To the right side, hauled in by Kelsey. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Nice job there by Kelsey moving the chains, and to think he's in his 12th season, Mike, and he's able to continue to produce at such a high level. You can make an argument he's one of the most popular guys in the entire league, and he's still one of the best players regardless of position.
And that is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. A gain of 11 on that one. And the Chiefs have a first down. They'll put a receiver in motion right. And no chance to turn and go. for just a couple. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Receiver in motion, going right. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down forthcoming. Here's the option, running right.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on 4th down, Mike, based on what they do on 3rd down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that 4th down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
On 4th down, Super Bowl champ Harrison Butker now for the Chiefs. This one from 52 yards away. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Herbert. A pass taken in by Harris. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their 2nd as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook. And the Chiefs will have great field position right around midfield.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Finds room inside the 40. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we reach halftime in what has been to this point a one-sided game as we send you back east to sunny Florida. Standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report, it's the coach, Jonathan Coachman. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Davis now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Chargers take over first and 10.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. This drive begins with a run by Harris. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll motion a tight end right. Here's Herbert. Coming free is Conklin. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, not only getting outside the pocket, buying more time for his receivers, but then finding a man open who's able to pick up enough to move the chains.
And he'll get about 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll give it to Harris again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the 2nd half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
2nd down and 8. Herbert to throw. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Slot man in motion left. Herbert to throw on 3rd and 1. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Los Angeles. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Wanwu. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Really nice play there by Xavier Worthy. And if I'm a defensive coordinator around the league, and I'm thinking to myself, Mike, how do I stop this Chiefs offense? How do I stop Mahomes and Kelsey? Well, they just add a wide receiver that has the fastest 40-yard dash time in the history of the NFL Combine. I mean, the ability to take the top off, the ability to make those secondary players play that much deeper and open up everything else underneath. He gets up and running. He really finds his groove in this league. This scary offense just got a little bit scary.
2nd down and 3. On play action, it's Mahomes. He'll find his tight end, Gray, open downfield. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. They'll run the draw with Pacheco. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
I don't mind the play call, Mike. We've seen him on this possession have a lot of success through the air. So now you try to change it up and think the defense is selling out to stop the pass. Just try to sneak a draw in there. Not much luck. They're able to take you down for a loss.
This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC. Now Butker to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Chiefs will extend this third quarter lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On first down, Herbert. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build on.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. That's to the left side, pulled in by Conklin. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case,
that is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown Chargers. Dicker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chargers are able to cut into the deficit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Wanwu. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. He'll check that down to Pacheco. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
A first down throw for Mahomes. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
A handoff to Pacheco. And that will get him back on schedule. Good pickup of 7, sets up 3rd and 3.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
They'll try and run it here with Pacheco. 15-yard pickup there. First down, KC.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's going to keep it himself. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Chiefs first down.
And this is when it just gets very frustrating as a defense, because this is what it's been like all day. The pass rush is good, but just not quite good enough. They let him slip through, and he burns them with big yardage.
He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Here's a toss to Pacheco. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They put Kelce in motion. They'll drop to throw. Short pass taken in by Kelce. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. On 4th down, Harrison Butker on for the Kansas City field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chiefs will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. Harris, the man in motion. Herbert now on 1st down. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
That is brought in. And he will go all the way. Mike Williams. Touchdown, L.A. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bolton. He's to the 40. Still going. And he's going to make it all the way to the end zone. How about a pick 2? 2 points going the other way. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Wanwu. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Mahomes on 1st down. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down. Now Mahomes. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
At their own 30-yard line.
Herbert now on 1st down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second. The clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. He's got the hookup downfield with McConkey. That one good for 26 yards.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.